Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? Uh, okay, listen, I know I've been inactive, but I just been unmotivated to do a video. So, but I'm doing it now, so yeah. Okay, let's not waste time, man. Let's just jump into the video. Also, don't forget these are my opinion. Okay, well, at the 22 spot, we have the Dobo Saddle. It's the beginner saddle that literally every Loomian Legacy player has past Route 6. To me, it's pretty basic. You're just riding a Dobo, and that's pretty much it. Well, yep. It's not bad, but I just think it's the least best out of all the rest. At the 21 spot, we have the Dusky Saddle. Now, I know some people may like the saddle, but I personally don't. You're just basically just catching a small fish and just chasing after it. That's pretty much it. I mean, it could look cool if you have like a Radiant 5-star copy, like the Galaxy one. But other than that, you're just chasing a copy, I guess. That's pretty much it. At the 20th spot, we got the Iguana Saddle. Just like Dobo, this one you just sit on it. But the difference is the moving animation. You ride it like a cowboy. You have one hand up and one hand holding the spikes. I wish I can show you, but I don't own the saddle, so I will just link a video where you can just see every animation of the saddles. At the 19th spot, we have the Cosmere Saddle. Now, there's two of these. The one I'm talking about is the one where you just sit on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're literally floating on a rock, which is pretty cool. But I think I prefer the one where you hang on it, which is number 18. I like this one more because it's more like creative, you know, you're just not sitting on there, and I like that. At the 17th spot, we got Ikalos. I still have no idea how to pronounce his name. Just like Dobo and Iguana, you just kind of just sit on there. But I like the Loomian, and I just like its design. I like the moving animation, and it's great. But yeah, all you do is just ride it, and that's pretty much it. At the 16th spot, we got Nevermare. Just like Ikalos, you kind of just sit there. But the thing is, this Loomian is so weirdly built. It looks like you're just sitting behind somebody on a horse. And it's kind of creative, honestly. And yeah, you just ride it, and also like its moving animation, and it looks cooler than Ikalos. And that's why it's ranked higher. At number 15, we got Metronet. Metronet, the best saddle for glitches. Everyone used to glitch around the map with this saddle. But as for design, it's pretty cool. It's just a little Metronet behind you, and you're just kind of carrying it. I'm not even sure. But yeah, I liked it, and it's pretty cool, and yeah. At number 14, we got the Himber Saddle. This is a rather funny one because it's just like carrying you like you're some child throwing a tantrum. At number 13, we got Valkyrie. So just like Dobo, you just kind of sit there. But the thing is, Valkyrie is so majestic. It just looks so cool. And they just have this giant sword in its back. And I just personally think it's cool. And the moving animation is pretty awesome. And yeah. At number 12, we have Seer Knight. Now, I personally really like the saddle. It's literally carrying you like if you're some baby. And then just this giant rabbit behind you. That I like it. At number 11, we have Dieborg. Now, this saddle is pretty cool, actually. You're literally riding a massive Dieborg. What's not to like? Now, before we get into the top 10, if you like this video so far, maybe consider liking, maybe even subscribing. But let's get into it. At number 10, we got the Dobo Saddle. Just look at it. Literally just look at it. What's not to love about this thing? You're riding a massive Dobo, and I just love it. So at the 9th spot and the 8th spot, we got the disc saddles. Now, I don't own their expert disc, but it's pretty much the same thing as the ace disc. So yeah, now me personally, I like the ace disc better. So at number 9 comes the expert disc, and number 8, the ace disc. So at number 7, we got the Dusky Saddle. I really like the saddle. It's just a little Dusky trying to carry you up, and it's struggling because just of your big old Roblox avatar compared to this little Dusky. Now, to get the saddle, it's 150 Robux. So if you ask me, it's worth it. I don't know. It's just up to you. At number 6, we got the Hagenaar Saddle. I mean, just look at it. You're literally running around with a piece of cake. And it's pretty cool. You're just rolling with it. And I personally really like this saddle. And the number 5 spot, we got the Tyrix Saddle. Now, this saddle is like Dieborg, but it's just 10 times better. You're literally riding a giant Tyrix, and it looks like you're controlling it. And it's very cool, and yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure it's the tallest saddle by far, so that's a cool fact. Yeah, everything about the saddle looks great, the moving animation and everything, and yeah. On to the next one. So at the number 4 spot, we got Guard Drone. Okay, this saddle is honestly really cool. You're just floating in a little UFO and you're just chilling there. This is one of the better saddles in my opinion. I would really pick this up. It's only 100 Robux and yeah. But again, it's my opinion. Alright, well, here we are at the top 3. The third spot has to go to the Paragraph Saddle. This saddle is just awesome. It's literally a motorcycle. What's not to love about it? It has a very great moving animation and I also like its standing pose. This saddle has to be one of my favorites. Okay, this is pretty hard for me because number 1 and number 2 are pretty close. I like them a lot both, but number 2 is probably going to go to the Igusun Christmas Saddle. Okay, you can literally be Santa in this saddle. And this saddle is literally so massive. It's very great. You're literally in a sled. What's not to love about this? But yeah, everything about the saddle is pretty great. And let's move on to number 1. Well, the number 1 spot, well, you guessed it, the Tamarind Saddle. Now, the saddle is just great. It's so different and creative. Now, you're literally inside of the Tamarind, basically controlling it like Tyrix. Also, whenever you turn, it's like a weird motion. I'm not sure how to describe it. But yeah, the saddle's great and it's also very massive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, maybe even subscribing. And let me know your favorite saddle down in the comments. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.